Hello, my lovely YouTubers, web watchers, neurodivergent gamers, and what have yous. It's time to enjoy a little bit of G and D. Wait, G and D? J and D. Because you got Jak and Daxter. I always wondered what that stamp was. Boom! Okay. So this is not exactly streaming, but let's get into a new game. Currently,
I have spent my life searching for the answers that my father and my father's fathers failed to find. Who were the precursors? Why did they create the vast monoliths that litter our planet? How did they harness eco, the life energy of the world? What was their purpose? And why did they vanish?
Well, they answered vanish.
But they do not remember. The plants have asked the rocks, but the rocks do not recall. Even the rocks do not recall. Every bone in my body tells me that the answers rest on the shoulders of a young boy. Oblivious to his destiny, uninterested in the search for truth, and rejecting of my guidance. And why would he want to listen to old Samos the Sage anyway? I'm only the master of green eco, one of the wisest men on the planet. So it seems the answer begins not with careful research or sensible thinking. Nay, as with many of fate's mysteries, it begins with but a small act of disobedience.
Hey! Jak, old green stuff told us not to come here.
Gotta love those polygons. Who could these two be?
Continue your search for artifacts and eco. If the locals possess precursor items, you know what to do.
Deal harshly with anybody who strays from the village. We will attack it in due time.
Well, at least she doesn't smoke. The other guy, on the other hand? Well...
What are we doing here anyway, Jak? This place gives me the creeps. Huh? Oh, stupid precursor junk. Eek! What is that dark ooze? It sure don't look friendly. The sage yaps on about the precursors that built this place all the time. Where did they go?
Why did they build this crap?
Now, I like precursor orbs and power cells as much as the next guy. But if you ask me, they must have been real losers. Wow! How did you do that? I think we're in trouble!
Oh, I love this campy fun.
Man, that stung! I told you we shouldn't have come here, and you listened! What? Okay. I'm fine.
What in green tarnation do you two want?
They was...
Tarnation!
Don't tell me. Instead of heeding my wisdom, the two of you went mucking around in the only place that I told you not to go. Misty Island.
That's right, and then...
And, Daxter, you finally took a much-needed bath, but in a bathtub filled with dark eco.
Look, old man, are you gonna keep yapping, or are you gonna help me out of this mess?
I'm gonna keep yapping, because in my professional opinion, the change is an improvement. And besides, I couldn't help you if I wanted to.
What?
There's only one person who has studied Dark Eco long enough to have a chance at returning you to your previous form. Carl Acheron, the same.
Why is he jumping up? I mean, is that how you announce people? I am Jak. No. Oh wait, he doesn't speak in this game.
Do that either. None of the three sages that maintain the other teleporter gates have seen fit to turn their ends on for quite a while. The only other way north is by foot through the Fire Canyon, but its volcanic soil is hot enough to melt precursor metal. You can't just walk through it.
But you could fly over it if you had a zoom or you
Hello
could
there.
heat shield. I just happen to be working on such a thing at this very moment. All I would need is 20 power cells to give it enough energy to withstand the canyon's heat. Isn't that right, Daddy?
Yes, Kira, that might work. But where are a boy and a half going to get 20 power cells?
From the villagers. Most of them have a power cell or two stashed away somewhere. And even if they aren't willing to just give them away, greasing their palms with a few precursor orbs should do the trick. And I bet there are even more of them out in the wilds just waiting for some brave adventurer to find.
Well, we've got the brave adventurer at least.
Brave adventurer! You two couldn't find your
Again, he jumps up.
training. Before you do anything else, you
For an old man, he is active.
guys a rock.
We won't find any more of that dark gooey eco stuff, will we? Cause I'd hate to fall in again and turn into you.
Get in there before I turn you both into ferns.
And thus, the journey begins. Okay, here we go. Episode 1.
You can't come back through the warp gate until you find all 4 power cells on this island.
This device is a communicator. With it, my father and I can give you advice at any time during your quest. These floating egg-shaped things are precursor orbs. Collect enough of them, and some of the villagers will give you a power cell in exchange. This is a power cell, the most important precursor artifact you can find. You need to collect 20 of these so I can power the heat shield for your A-Grav zoomer.
Wow. Gotcha. Do not remove the memory card or turn off the console. Okay, I'll try my best not to remove something that is over a decade old.
Hey, you found one of my scout flies. I sent 7 of them to each area to look for power cells, but the lurkers must have captured them all.
Oh! You know, as much as that gets played, I just love that sound every time.
All 7 in each area. You can find even more power cells.
Notice how each blue eco cluster you pick up increases the time you can use its power. That's blue eco,
Really?
which contains the energy of motion. Blue eco allows you to run fast, break boxes, and even activate some precursor artifacts when you get near them.
Gotta love that eco. I really wish they had more eco type stuff in the games, because I think it looks just delightful. It's all this jelly air goodness.
This is a precursor door. It can only be opened by
Good
approaching
old
the door
tutorial
while
hours.
channeling blue eco through your body.
That's a blue eco vent. More
We'll get there, guys.
you a full charge of blue eco, letting you use it for the maximum time.
Boom.
Good work. The blue eco caused the door to open. With blue eco, you can breathe energy into all kinds of precursor artifacts that have lain dormant for years.
Nuts. Yeah. It's okay. Bongos. Precursor bongos.
Those little green balls of energy on the ground are a type of eco. Pick up 50 small green ecos or one big green one to increase your health.
Because when you've got 3 hit points, you're gonna need every little piece of help you can get.
You can jump once, then jump again in the air to reach even higher ledges.
Hey. And we're on the Mystic Ella Blue Elevator. It is going down. I can return home. And that, my friends, is the end of our travels. Daxter seems to be fine. Oh, there's more.
Good training, boys, but that's nothing compared to the challenges that lie ahead.
Then no problem. We got the moves, eh, Jack? We'd love to stay and chat, Big Green, but we're, itching to get on with our adventures.
Fine, fine. Adventure away, then. And while you're out adventuring, why don't you make yourself useful? My darn green eco collectors are clogged up again. Head out to the far side of the beach and clear them out, why don't you? Follow the lamps. They'll take you right there. Now, all of you, get out of here!
Okie dokie. So, hey, look, it's one of the piranha plants from, oh, sorry, that's Mario. It's one of the, Venus flytraps from Crash Bandicoot. Boom, 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 boom.
Hey, baby. What do you say you and I go cruising on this A-Grav Zoomer?
Rule number 1, I don't date animals.
Ah, you don't know what you're missing.
Listen, if you need something to keep you busy, my father always talked about an ancient precursor pipeline hidden deep underground. Some of these pipes end in vents from which eco flows freely, and some have been capped off so that the eco is sealed back. There must be a way to turn the capped vents on. I traced part of the pipeline back to the Forbidden Temple. Maybe you should look there for some type of switch.
That seems like a good idea. Get your eyes up, Jack. I love the architecture in this game. You know, they all kind of look like the Crash Bandicoot huts from, well, Crash Bandicoot. And not huts, but hut. We're not talking about
Looks
Jabba.
like scout flies are always in red boxes.
Red boxes!
Hey!
They got facial hair in this game too. Purple facial hair.
I thought for a moment you were my muse.
Your what?
Haven't you ever seen a muse before? It's a little glowing squirrel about your size, full of spunk, and crazy as a lark.
Oh, I get it. Like a sidekick.
As a matter of fact, without my muse, I just can't sculpt. But with her around, I see beauty in everything, you know? Right now, I couldn't chisel my way out of a box. I think she ran away to that misty island. I just hope she's all right. It's worth a power cell if you bring her back to me.
Wait a minute. We are not going back to Misty Island. Are we?
Well, yeah. You know, I'd love to find out what he makes. I'm sure we'll find out in the sequel.
Well, hello there, my dear boy. You've caught me at a most inopportune moment. I wish to
Wasn't he in Clue?
Journeys yesterday, but I seem to be a spot short on the old precursor orbs. I would have pledged my word that I had 90 of them, but I gather that your young friend, you know, the little annoying, miserably ugly one, might have just pilfered them as a sort of a spot of fun. Anyway, would you be kind enough to loan your dear old uncle 90 precursor orbs?
I don't think
so
you're
we
my
can
uncle.
Get underway? I would offer you a power cell in return.
And our last person is Mr. Bozo here. Okay, everyone has facial hair.
You two have problems as well. First I hear of monster sightings near the village, and now this. See those gears up there, boys? See them? See how they're not moving? That means our village has no power. The eco beam coming from the jungle temple has been interrupted. Boys, everyone's too frightened to go out and find out what's happened.
Did you pay the bill?
Yeah. Oh, you're funny. Now look, if you two fix the eco beam, I'll give you a power cell. Oh, and another thing, if by any chance you're interested in making a contribution to my re-election campaign, I might be willing to part with yet another power cell.
Re-election?
The contribution is a very modest 90 precursor orbs.
Okay, now hold on. That guy is in charge of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's a fifth one over there. 5 houses. Oh wait, 6 if you include Sandover Village. What is he mayor? It's like ridiculous. Ah, yes. Now we come to the Charles Bronson of the group.
Gotta milk those yak cows. Gotta milk those yak cows. Oh, it's you. Oh, just resting my tired bones. I've been trying to get those ornery yak cows back into the pen all day. Some strange creatures tried to steal them earlier. You think you could help an old man and try to get them back into the corral?
Yeah, I think I can do that. Jack's gonna need some brain surgery after this. I mean, I swear, how much does he need to headbutt those things? Come on. There we go. Gently does it. Or you could always... See? Alright. Come on. Are you really? Really? Okay. Look at what you made me do. I didn't want to hit you. Those are some pretty cool horns, though. No! Not that way! Here we go. Yep, yep. You got it, you got it. Aw, now I don't have to hit you again. Okay, guys, hitting people is not a good idea, alright? Maybe in video games it's okay to get someone moving, but not in real world. Okay, yeah, see? Sometimes a little gentle back walking? What am I doing? Stalking him? There must be another. There is another. Ah. Oh, no! They didn't mean that. I'm so sorry. No. You know, okay, whilst I'm doing this, I'm actually house sitting, and these pets remind me a lot of the dog that I'm
lazy
sitting.
farmer owes us a power cell. Let's go talk to him.
Power cell.
Yep. Ah, well done, my boy. You actually got those flea bags back into the pen. Now I can sleep in peace. Take this power cell for your trouble.
Here we go. Yes. Jumpy jump, up we go. Oh. Just going to get these. 69. You know what? That's a good place to leave it. Alright, let's catch you next time, alright?